Hello and welcome to another video here on the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Short message from me and everyone. Would love if you subscribe to the channel so that you know when next there is more Warcraft 3 and Reforged content. Thank you very much. Okay. April 28th, which is exactly 3 months from the release of the Reforged beta, is version, for completeness I should say, it was the release of Reforged. This patch just dropped. It's 1.62 gigabytes. It launched on April 28th, which is today. This is the patch notes preview. After this we'll be jumping into a game and we'll be looking at what differences we can find. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this patch notes preview, version 132.4. April 28th, exactly 3 months since the release of Reforged, and here we begin. Art. All melee units and buildings have received the Team Color Polish Pass to increase vibrancy and gameplay readability. This was much needed, and we will see if it's going to be good enough, but this is a big deal. Let's see if it's good enough, but very glad that they have recognized the feedback and implemented it. Female Demon Hunter scaled up to match closer with the Demon Hunter's silhouette. This is also a good thing. She was too small, even of course, if you've been following my YouTube channel or my Twitch, you will know that... Pineapple? Oh, thank you, Anne. I was pining for it. I'll give Logan some pineapple as well. But first, patch notes. Female Demon Hunter. Yeah, this is... if you've been following this channel, you know that I have not been playing with Reforged graphics recently. But this was needed. Waterfall change to use replaceable textures. Its tint automatically adjusts in-game based on the map tileset. Visual effect for the first stage of buildings damage has changed from smoke to fire for better readability. Yeah, I think buildings that were being upgraded and buildings that were being damaged, their intermediate stages were not good enough. And so it was not easy to see how far a building in Reforged was progressing. And it wasn't just unfamiliarity. Even after watching them for a long time, it wasn't as clear as in Classic. So let's see if that improved. Adjusted fire visual effects placement on the Town Hall Keep Castle for added readability during damaged states. Northern trees have been updated to match classic visuals. There are now 4 visually distinctive tree wall sets. Footprints have been updated, yes! For the following groups. Trolls have unique footprints. Undead units with missing footprints are now fixed. Vehicles now have continuous rolling footprints. And fixed an issue with the female Demon Hunter's hero icon appearing incorrectly when disabled while in demon form. The Tuskar Trapper now throws his own spear when attacking. Portrait animations have been updated for Peasant, Sorg, blah blah blah. Reduced violence updates. Female DK now has correct visual effects. Ogre Mage no longer disappears in the middle of its attack animations. This was really true. When it is bloodlusted, it would disappear while attacking. That's always nice that you can see him. Single player mode has been re-enabled. Re-enabled? Reforged has never had single player mode. Never. Classic had it, but they closed it when they released Reforged. Re-enabled. Enabled. This can be accessed from its own Create Games section in the main menu. And this is true. We just tested that. It's gonna be right here. Single player and then either custom games or view replay. Fixed multiple crashes on custom games such as Custom Hero Survival. Several fixes have been applied to instance API natives related to unit attacks. Blizzard J and Common J are no longer considered when computing save checksums. Some people will understand this. The export all option in the asset manager now functions correctly. Question mark? Destructibles flagged as walkable no longer cause desyncs between Classic and Reforged. Reforged Troll Mercenary unit selection circles are now smaller and more aligned with Classic. How about just making Reforged look like Classic, then we're done immediately. Just focus on getting everything back that we used to have, and then start working on that passion project of the new graphics. But okay, all neutral unit selection circles now properly match the Reforged unit models. Creep camps are easier to see on the minimap. In Reforged, of course, they're already easy to see in Classic. Permanent morphing units, like the Obsidian statue, will no longer briefly display their disabled morph ability icon while transforming. Game lighting has been adjusted to improve Reforged readability and colors. Sound. Doomguards now have the correct sound effects for their air and ground attacks. These trappers and trolls will no longer play the Berserk sound effect when casting Ensnare in Reforged mode. They did. And how that even happens, I don't even know. Oh! Throw the Ensnare. Alchemist facial animations and acknowledgement sounds are updated. Flesh Golem facial animations and acknowledgement sounds updated. Sepia tone backgrounds in Classic mode have been reverted. The use command button, but no word on how they're gonna show the distinction between... Couldn't they just write in Fritz Quadrata, which is their font, Classic graphics, Reforged graphics? Just write it in the corner. You don't need to send it to 7 lawyers, your CEO, and the UI and the Battle.net team. Just write Classic or Reforged. I could do it. The use command button for hotkeys on Mac now functions as expected. Bring back Sepia! No word. Yeah. No word. So let's talk about the changes that actually matter. Like, for me, Reforged graphics, I'm going to check them out. I'm going to show it to you guys in a YouTube video, either this one or the next. But I'm unlikely to be playing ladder with Reforged graphics. Remains to be seen, but unlikely. So the ones that matter the most is readability, single player mode, fixing crashes when enemies use Reforged graphics, and we got our color of the main menu back. So maybe fewer crashes, though no one on W3 Champions in their right mind is using Reforged graphics, so it barely matters. We have single player mode, which is nice. And that's it, right? Single player mode. Yeah. And what we lost for now is replays from previous version. And if pad ladder doesn't work yet, but maybe it does. It might just work because of the way he did it this time, because he's using the custom game engine, so maybe it just works. I think it'll work, so that's nice. Say So says it doesn't work. It's bugged for me, says TV on radio. It just works. Tested on Apple account. I got a join bug right away. Oh my, I didn't know orcs were green. Oh yeah, and we lost our icons. We lost our wins and losses. We still don't have profiles. We still don't have ladder. We still don't have a custom game engine that doesn't overlap with the chat screen. Look at this. Beautiful. The way that these texts blend together, I love it. Just, there's so much not working yet that was promised with Reforged, so... Campaign progress got reset. Maybe there's some way to get it back. Maybe it's a momentary bug. But let's check out the Reforged graphics.